This is crypto Wild Wild West. For those haters at every step. Got my drip, I'm fresh to death. Hydrate now, I feel refreshed.
DeFi Dialogue, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing good today. And let me remind you, I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. And so if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping in. I'm glad you decided to come hang out with me. And let's start this thing off today talking about my favorite passive DeFi play, the DRIP ecosystem. And so if you've been subbed to the channel for a while, you know I'm so excited about the DRIP ecosystem because I've been wrecked in multiple other projects. And if I started a list and just start calling out some names, I already know as many of you who are listening to the video, you also have been a victim of those devs and these bad projects. And so let's switch it up today. Let's check out DripCommunity.WIKI first. I wanted to come over here and check out the Medium article. And so for those who don't know, Forex said he hired 2 professional writers and every Monday they're going to release information just to keep the community up to date with what's going on. And so if you come to the Drip Community Wiki page, under news, you can see the link right here. Let's click it. And so now we're on medium.com. You see this article was released yesterday, the 21st. And this is the area that I want to focus on, dog pound reward allocation adjustments. And it starts off by saying this: the auto compound in the linear pools will soon see an adjustment to how the rewards are weighted based on the amount of capital in each pool. At the moment, both pools are weighted the same regardless of capital investment. Assuming a user makes up 10% of the linear pool, they receive 5% of the allocated BNB because it was half of the entire dog pound. This update will be pushed live very soon, introducing a change in the contract to weight the rewards paid to the dog pound auto compounding pool. This increase in rewards is valuable to both the assets and the animal farm, as those rewards are used to buy AFD and keep users in the system. And this is the part that I really want to focus on. Hopefully you're sitting down. Users should see a 20% increase in the rewards generated by their stakes in the auto compounding pool, which will have several advantages over the linear pool. It reduces the tax burden 25% faster. It receives a larger portion of the rewards, and the AFP yield generated will more than double following the recent optimization. Most importantly, this increase in rewards is not coming from an increase in AFP emissions, only optimizing and adjusting how these emissions are allocated. And I mentioned in a video last week how I think I should have just split my dogs up evenly because I put most of my dogs in a linear pool. And you can see by reading this, what's going to happen is the auto compounding pool is where it's going to be. 20% increase in the rewards generated. So what I'm going to be working on doing is actually putting more dogs in the auto compounding pool. And so with all this bullish information being covered on the dog pound, let's go over to the animal farm and check it out. And so looking at the linear pool, you see right now my claimable BNB 0.03 and the total dogs that I have staked 7.5. This again is where I put most of my dogs. Looking at the auto compounding pool, you see my total dog stake 1.1. What I'm going to be doing based on this bullish information that I just read is making sure I get this auto compounding pool up because I want to participate in the increase of the rewards. So let's scroll down and check out the tax reduction. Forex also mentioned you will have a 25% greater tax reduction in the auto compounding pool versus the linear pool. And so looking at my linear pool, you can see my 7.5 dogs, 15% tax reduction. If you look at my 1 dog in the auto compounding pool, I'm at a 20% tax reduction. And so if we continue to scroll down to the bottom of the screen, we can see withdraw dogs LP from farm. Right now, my dogs BNB LP sitting at 0.01. And I'm able to withdraw that if I want to, but I'm just going to leave it alone. So let's move on and talk about my second faucet, at least that's what I'm calling it, the pigpen. And the BUSD in the rewards vault over here, $1.8 million, total value locked in the pigpen, $40 million. And the price of pigs sitting at $119. What I'm looking to do is add more pigs to my pig pen. So let's scroll down and check out what's going on. And we can see right here, my pig stake, 8.70. Remember, last weekend, I purchased one more pig and placed it inside the pig pen. And under the reward center, claimable BUSD, $1.39. What I'm hoping to do is build this up so every day in the reward center, I earn enough to purchase more drip. And it wouldn't be right to come over to the animal farm and talk about everything else and not mention the drip garden. And the total LP locked inside the garden, 331,000. Let's scroll down and check out these plants. What I've been doing is playing music for the plants. I've been talking to them, so hopefully they are definitely growing fast because that's what I need. And so right now my plants are sitting at 2,367,000. But you can see over here, I do have some plants that I need to compound. I'm going to go ahead and plant the seeds. And so every time that I compound my plants, I have to approve the transaction in my ledger. Guys, if you do not have a ledger, please go out and purchase a ledger. Make sure you hook it up to your MetaMask. That is one extra layer of security that you definitely need over here in DeFi. And so after compounding my plants, you can see my new balance is 2,436,000. I'm going to continue to grow and add to this position. What I've decided to do is start using a 6-1 strategy, meaning that I withdraw out of the garden once a week. And for those who are new and may be asking, once I withdraw my LPs from the drip garden, what should I do with them? You have multiple options. But what I like doing is coming over here to the farms, scroll on down. You see this drip BUSD farm? This is where it's at. Right now, the APR over here is at 211%. It has been increasing. And so with the LPs that you earn from the drip garden, this is a place you can come park it. You see right now, I have 2.446 LPs over here. This weekend, when I withdraw from the garden, I will be adding to this stake position. And right now, the total liquidity locked, 2.9 million, almost 3 million over here. And so let's scroll back to the top. Let's check out this DOGS BUSD farm. You see I have stake 29.7. So far, my pigs earn 0.495. I almost earn a half a pig over here. And you guys know I'm very bullish on pigs. So being able to earn pigs in this farm is major for me. And over to the right, we can see $5.8 million is locked over here in the DOGS BUSD farm. And so let's wrap it up today over here at the foundation, the Dripfaucet. Right now, you see my deposits, 2,669. But you see my available, I have 24 that I need to hydrate. So let's get to it. And so after compounding, you see my new deposit balance, 2,693. I'm very close to this 3,000, only around 300 away. What I'm thinking about doing is simply dropping the sledgehammer, getting this balance up to 3,000. And yes, I'm aware there's a lot of haters and fudders emerging back on the streets. They were hiding deep in their manholes in the sewer somewhere, but now they have surfaced once again. But what I decided to do is to ignore all of them. None of them paid my bills. None of them gave me money to invest in drip. Why will I let them get to me and discourage me from securing my own bag? Remember what the roadmap looks like. Let's go over here and check it out. We have one of the most bullish roadmaps out in DeFi right now. And look at all the things we have coming up. November, auto compounding, pigpen. I'm definitely bullish on this. November again, governance for pigpen. The fiat on-ramp. Once we get this fiat on-ramp, I believe things are going to be a lot smoother. We will onboard a lot of new users. And I still believe one of the most bullish things that's coming out for the ecosystem has to be Scratchies. Once the Scratchies launch, I believe we're going to see a big turnaround. A lot of eyes and a lot of attention is going to be on the drip ecosystem once this happens. And like I always say, invest in yourself, invest in your future. Learn more about these DeFi plays. DeFi Dialogue, out.
DeFi Dialogue, get the bag you've been told. Remember the mission, remember the goal. Remember, never leave your wallet exposed.